You ever think that something's going to be light work, that you're going to coast through it, and then when the time comes, that result that you want, it starts coasting from you instead? Well, that's because how you do anything is how you do everything. I was watching Patrick Bet-David the other day, and I heard him say that, and it really started to get my gears spinning in my mind in a positive manner. Because I'm a person that's always trying to strive for excellence. I want to do things to the best of my ability. When it comes to the gym, when it comes to life, when it comes to everything in general, I want to do it to the best of my ability. And when he said how you do anything is how you do everything, it really stuck with me because that really means something, and it goes down to the most minute of details. For example, here the other day I was washing dishes, and I had a whole bunch of them, and they were just all in there, and it got to the point where I got tired of doing it, and for some reason I just wanted to stop and just leave it because there's just a few kitchen utensils that were left, a few spoons, forks, knives, or whatever. They were left in the sink, and I was thinking, I might just leave it, do something else, and come back to it later. But then I started to think to myself about that quote, how you do anything is how you do everything. Now imagine if I just left them in there. I could have left them in there, and they would have been in there till the next day. I wouldn't have looked at them, and it just, like those small little things, it just goes to show how every single minute detail in your life counts. I mean, go ahead, subscribe to this channel. We're trying to grow here. And also go ahead and download my free ebook that's down in the pinned comment section. It's also in the description. In that book, I'll give you all 3 ways that I use to stay motivated. 3 different ways that are going to help y'all out and stay motivated. Go ahead and download it. I know y'all won't regret it. Now that quote made me think a lot. I've said that 3 or 4 times already, but it really made me think because that quote is something that's been drilled in me since I was a youngin', but I wasn't aware of it until I actually heard Patrick Bet-David say it. And it made me think back to the times where I would play sports, when I was playing football. And we'd have conditioning after practice where we had to run sprints and all that stuff. And it really made me think because when we were playing ball, they really pushed us to be excellent. They wanted us to win. That was all we cared about. And the small little details counted. So if you're running from one line to another, you better run from that one line to another. Don't cheat anything, because that's what you're going to do in a game too when it really matters. When you really got to step up, you'll cheat yourself, and then you'll cost the whole team. Now, obviously, our coaches, they had another way of saying it. They'd always be like, don't half-ass stuff. And that's another thing. When you half-ass stuff, just go ahead and expect half-ass results. What's the point of that? Why not just do things completely and thoroughly and properly so that you get the best out of it? Why half-ass it? Why stop halfway? Why stop 75% of the way? Why stop 99% of the way instead of just going all out and giving it your all? This is something that I also work on a lot in the gym when I need to push myself, because I don't like going into the gym and half-assing stuff. That's the worst place, the absolute worst place to half-ass stuff, because like I said, if you do things half-assed, just go ahead and expect half-assed results. You see my build. Like, I'm looking at myself. I see my build in the camera. I didn't go to the gym and half-ass stuff and get half-assed results. The results I have is because I've been putting in work and I've been pushing myself. And I realized the fact that the way I do anything is the way I do everything. So when I step into the gym, I'm going all out. I'm training with intent, so that I get the results that I've gotten. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that's going to happen is that you get better. You see that, oh snap. That little part right here, it's a new part of yourself that you've figured out and you've learned about. Now you can push yourself in any regard. So again, how you do anything is how you do everything. Take everything that I've said here into consideration when you're going through your day. When you're doing something that's a bit difficult and you want to stop and just stop like 90% of the way. Really think about that. How you do anything is how you do everything. If you want to chase excellence, you want to be good, you've got to do things 100% all the time. There is no quit. There is no taking your foot off the gas. So think about it. How you do anything is how you do everything. I'll catch you on the next video.